Hello group, just a quick update on the K40 Cube build. This build is based also on using stock K40 parts, and the idea is to achieve a full 12 by 12, 310 by 310 millimeter cutting area, real cutting area, with the seat table and in the future maybe a rotary system on it. So far the lift system is already there, and all the mechanical parts and movement parts are finished. As you can see, I just built the whole thing base and around an aluminum extrusions, very easy to work on it. And I decide not to make another square or put the electronics in separately, so I just decided to use the back of the machine to put all the electronics. You can see have the laser power supply, an additional power supply. We have the fan that is going to be quite in that specific place, going to be a little bit further out. I just waiting for some aluminum extrusion to arrive, but basically that is the idea. In the center you can see there is a stock N2 nano board, and I just redo the whole cables for the limit switches, and the rest is the same actually. The only difference here is because I have two other machines sitting there just to build this guy right here, the Franken. That's the big body right there. Is that I have some leftover parts like this other rail with this other motor holder and a slider like in the opposite side. So I decided just to put that in there, use the rod, and as you can see, I use the spare motor that I have left with the shaft and the gear in the other end. I just replaced the belts with longer ones just to make the machine to travel enough to be able to cut the full 12 by 12 piece of material. Here is the way I just tension the belts right there, and basically that's it. Underneath you can see the seat system, very straightforward thing, and I just waiting for the aluminum again just to mount the tube, because I don't want the tube to be hanging in just that space, so the aluminum extrusion have to be a lot longer to the side in order to hold that tube enough. So let's see, let's crank this thing up, but this mechanical thing is already running. So let's turn the shit on. You can see I still have the air assist hose because I still have to do the channel for the drag chain on the back, very similar to the other one that I have here. Okay, if that's the plan, that's why that thing is loose. For now, it will sit there until I receive my materials. So anyhow, this thing turns on. Oh, actually, I can show you real quick. Used to be very basic Arduino base controller card for the stepper motor for the Z-axis. It's basically just a driver, an Arduino chip, potentiometer, two press buttons there, and another switch to select directions. So right now I can hit this button right here and can move the table down or up. So that's what a potentiometer is used, just to regulate the speed of the motor, and that's it. So let's see. So if I have here K40 Whisper, me initialize the machine. It's done. And let's try to run this thing. It's working. Hope you enjoy this build. And actually, if you want a 16 by 24, like a 400 by 600 machine, it's very easy to do based on this type of design. Just move these ends twice the size, and you can have the full 16 by 24 by 12 by 24 machine. If you like it, give it a like, and ask any questions that you want. I will be very happy to answer anything. So here's the thing working right now, the mechanical part. Let's wait for the rest of the aluminum to mount the tube. Maybe in a day or two, let's be live fire of this machine. Have a nice one, guys.